Welcome to the news update. Please do subscribe to the latest news. A former female soldier, Private Ruth Oguleye, has once again taken to social media to reveal disturbing allegations of sexual harassment involving senior officers within the Nigerian army. In the video posted online, Oguleye accused the Chief of Army Staff, General Towarid Lagbaja, of asking her to send her nude photos and even buy her an iPhone Pro Max. In the video, Oguleye called out the Minister of Women Affairs, Uju Kennedy, who she said advised her to voluntarily resign from the army. According to Oguleye, the minister requested that she leave her post, which she did by submitting in handwriting voluntarily the charge letter. This letter was then forwarded to the Chief of Army Staff, who later converted her voluntarily discharge into a medical discharge in order for her to receive pensions and other benefits. Oguleye claims that his conversion was based on a false assertion of mental illness, which she disputes, pointing to the absence of any medical evidence to support such a diagnosis. She said, "I am calling out the Minister of Women Affairs. Please come forward and tell the truth. You requested that I leave my job, which I did voluntarily, and I submitted the letter to you. You then forwarded it to the Chief of Army Staff, requesting that I be released to your office to work with you." On July 1st, 2024, the Chief of Army Staff called me on video and instructed me to convert my voluntary discharge to a medical one so that I could benefit from pensions and other perks. I took screenshots of everything that transpired. You also requested my nude photos, which are sent to you, and you bought me an iPhone Pro Max. So where does this claim of mental illness come from? You said you were helping me because we are from the same state, but you still asked for my nude photos and I sent them. Please, ladies and gentlemen, anything can happen in this world that we are living in. So, people should be careful of what they do, because if you are not careful, what you have in hand, no matter how small it is, you can lose it. You can see that for a lady to come on air and say that the Chief of Army Staff is harassing her sexually, it's not a new thing. It has been happening. You can only hear the one that have come on air. So many such issues has been buried as to what we don't know. So, owing to what has come on air, as it is concerned and connected to the Chief of Army Staff, if one should look at this news critically, you will see that this lady is voicing out the truth. But the Chief of Army Staff, who does not want this case to come on air, are trying to sweep the sexual harassment case under carpet by asking this very lady to resign from army and become a medical staff, which is called on women affair. And the women affair in this news, we can see that she connived with Chief of Army Staff in order to disgrace this lady. After the lady has voluntarily resigned from army and thinking that she's going to work as a medical doctor. I mean, she's happy she's going to work with somebody who is higher than her in the hospital, not knowing that there are busy doing something against her. So I think at this time, this same lady need help. You need help from senior officials. You need help from, from minister to help her and restore her job. Though she has made a mistake, because when she heard that she's going to be given iPhone, she's going to benefit from pension and other perks, she was lost by that and thereby resigned. So right now we want people that are responsible or the right channel to help her and restore her back to her job. Because what we can see that the chief of army staff himself is trying to cover this matter so that it will not be caught. And as such, she is doing more harm by trying to connive with the Minister of Women Affairs to tarnish the image of this lady. So at this point, the lady need help. She need help because all that is saying, we can see it as something that is truthful because this is what people do today. Many men that occupy an eminent position always involve in sexual misconduct, thereby disgracing themselves. So if I may ask you questions, does the chief of army staff has not wife at home? She has wife at home. Why is he involved himself in such a scandal? So I know some people, because they are in an eminent position, they think they can do anything and go free. It is in Nigeria that people do anything and go free. But from the other parts of developed country, you can't do such a thing and go free. As a chief of army staff, you should be invited by lawyers and then speak what he has done. So that is why I love people from the Western world. If it is them, this matter, they must get to the root and vindicate this very lady who has been luring into this system that she don't understand. So at this point, I want the Nigerians to be careful because those who fear God will not do what is going on. I think the chief of army staff and the minister of women affairs, they are not afraid of God. They don't even know that God do exist. But don't forget, judgment is coming. Whatever we do, either it be bad or it be good, the result will come at the end of the day. So I call on Nigerians. I call on Nigerians to help this very lady and restore her job because right now she's on hot chair.